That item is approved 10-0. Number AM 341-2021, certification of the May 11th, 2021 mayoral runoff election. What is the will of the body?
Move to certify.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Ms. McConnell?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to start by congratulating Anchorage voters on shattering the municipal voter turnout record. There were 90,816 ballots cast for 38.36% voter turnout, which is over 10,000 ballots more than the previous record from 2018. We thank the voters, the candidates, the campaigns, our fabulous election officials, municipal employees, and volunteers who made the May 11th election such a great success. Assembly Memorandum 341-2021 serves as the clerk's report on the election and is provided along with the Anchorage Election Commission's report of the public session of canvass, the proposed official results, and the proposed statement of votes cast for your consideration. The report contains information about code requirements, ballot return envelope review, ballot adjudication, challenges, statistics, and other information about the May 11th election. Some highlights include a reduction in the number of late postmarked ballot return envelopes, an increase in the number of voters who voted twice, and a variety of challenges addressed by the municipal clerk or the election commission. From a statistical perspective, the percent of total ballots or ballot return envelopes rejected by the election commission was essentially the same as in the April election, as was the in-person voting percentage. The number of voters who voted by mail increased by 0.1% from April, and the number of cured challenges increased approximately 10%, likely due to outreach by the two campaigns. Ultimately, the Election Commission and the municipal clerk found that there had been no failure to comply with provisions of law or code and no reported illegal election practices sufficient to change the outcome of the election. We respectfully request that the Assembly certify the May 11th, 2021 mayoral runoff election.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? Mr. Constant.
Thank you. I just would like to let the folks in the audience know, not that we could stop them, but this is one of those votes when it's done that it is appropriate to cheer.
We're not there yet.
After.
Still in the middle of discussion.
After.
Mr. Dunbar.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to echo, I said this before, but I want to say it again. I want to thank the clerk staff for the incredible job they've done in this election. During the lead up to the election itself and during this process of the last 2 weeks, managing the election center in an incredibly professional way. You can see this detailed report. There were a number of challenges made. Each one of them has a logical explanation. A lot of detail here, and it ended up being a very close election. But 90,000 people came out and voted by mail. I think it's a testament to the security and the efficacy of the vote by mail system. So I want to say thank you, everybody here, for allowing us to. Well, I think you want us to certify this election. I think we all agree this election was legitimate, and part of our democracy is accepting the results of the election regardless of who wins. And if the results had been reversed and, a slight 1,200 votes the other way, I hope that you would accept it in the same way. I know everybody up on this dais believes that it is absolutely crucial that we believe in our election officials, that we believe in the efficacy of American elections, that we believe in the premise of a peaceful transition of power. So thank you so much for participating in this vote by mail election, and thank you again to our clerk staff for the incredible job that they have done. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Mr. Weddleton.
Thanks. Yeah, I'd like to thank the clerks as well. You know, this particular election season, we got way more emails, you know, with questions on procedures and so on than I have in my previous years. And what I'd recommend is these documents that are with these certifications answer virtually, I think, essentially every question that we were asked. And that's very typical. You know, with certification, we get the full report. And I know people are really anxious to get those answers, but these reports should cover those. So, and I think, where are those posted? Just with our agenda, or are they going to be on the elections page?
I know they're on the agenda. Ms. McConnell, can you speak if they're on the elections page?
The report is currently posted on the Assemblies page, and we'll get them up on the Elections page tomorrow.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you. Seeing no further discussion, members may proceed to vote.
Mr. Presbidia?
Yes.
That item is approved 10-0.